Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we're talking about Mephisto in PvP. But before we do that, I have a couple of quick PSAs to give you guys that are going to help you out. So first one is we got the check-in reward for the new 8-week check-in that is a mega rank up ticket. This is super valuable because now a lot of the characters are half cost anyways, so if you have bios of a character saved up, you can put those towards their gears and you can just use the mega rank up ticket to jump them up to 6 stars from 1 star, or you can do a mega rank up ticket plus a mega tier 2 ticket combo and you can instantly get the character to tier 2 and then start pushing them to tier 3 or transcended. Keep in mind, even though all non-native tier 2 characters are now half cost, I still wouldn't use this on a farmable character like Human Torch or Rogue, because as tempting as it is, and you can only get 10 bios a day or whatever, there are much rarer characters out there, Namor, Gambit, etc. Second PSA, I've seen way too many questions about this, so I have to cover it. We all got the Sharon Rogers icon, the Sharon Rogers special icon from the special login event. It's not here anymore. It was a 7-day login event, and so many people are going over to their icons and they're saying, "Where is Sharon Rogers' icon? You gave me the icon, but I don't own it. Netmarble!" All right, it's really straightforward. It's not the best system by the devs, but this is how it is. So when they gave you the icon, it went into your gift tab. So you went into your gift tab, you pressed acquire all, and you know one of these rewards here was the icon, okay? And then you went back to your icon list and it wasn't there. That's because it's in your inventory now. So you go over to your inventory, right there, Sharon Rogers. So you press the use button right there. You press the use button again. Now you can go to you can press go to go there now, or you can just manually go to your icon screen and you see it's there to be selected. This is how it is for any icons that you get, I believe. So just keep that in mind. If you've purchased an icon, or if you have an icon and it's not here on this menu, go to your inventory and look for it in the consumables tab, because this top or far left tab, because this is where it will be. Now, moving along to Mephisto in PvP. I want to start off by covering his build a little bit, because this is why I wanted to make this video. Not only do I love Mephisto as a character, and I just want to find more ways to play him and more places where I can play him, I want to highlight that he doesn't have a PvP build. Now, yeah, he's native tier 3, so he's super expensive, sure. But I don't have any Odin's Blessings for HP, right? The heal Odin's Blessing yet. I don't even have his gears all at 25. And we've got Power of Angry Hulk here, and we've got a CTP of Judgment. So for all intents and purposes, this is a pretty intense video. No, for all intents and purposes, he's got a PvE build. But he can do PvP. It's a little bit tricky. He's not Sentry. He's not going to throw in there in Sentry, but you know, you guys are probably saying, well, I'll just use Sentry, he's way better. True, he is way better for PvP, even with a worse build, but he's also way worse for PvE. Maybe not for regular world boss content, because he has a whopping -80 all defense down on this skill, which is basically a cheat code. But for world boss legend, Mephisto knocks Null, or Mephisto knocks Sentry out of the water, right? So if you're building up Mephisto, he's probably the best combination of Null and Sentry that we have in the game now. Null is more PvE focused, where you basically can't bring him into PvP unless you have a PvP focused build. Sentry, on the other hand, you can bring him into PvP with no build and he's going to struggle in PvE. But even if you build him with PvE, he's not going to be quite as good as Null or Mephisto. But I think Mephisto really strikes the balance the best between the two of them. And that's actually surprising, because Mephisto is a blast type, not a universal. You'd think he had that flexibility. Now, I'm going to be showing him off against teams that don't have Sentry, because Sentry is banned right now. We can try against Sentry. He definitely does struggle against Sentry because of the iframe ignore on Sentry's first skill. But it's pretty straightforward. All you do is use his second skill, and you do a buttload of damage, and then you do, well, you might get guard broken here. Okay, true. You can transform as well. I probably should have transformed. And then you die. Okay, I'm probably gonna, okay, I died. Awesome. Okay, so really bad showing here from Mephisto right off the top, but we'll get there. We just need this Silver Surfer to kill the rest of our team. I'm just rocking with Luke Cage and Colossus, because this is my regular PvP team right now. Normally, I would just run Luke Cage. Wow, the Silver Surfer's not doing any damage. Normally, I would run Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Jessica Jones, but I have been running this team for almost a month now, And it does get a little bit boring after a month of playing, you know, 280 PvP matches with the same team. So, okay, we're going to try this one again. But basically, the really cool thing about Mephisto is once he transforms, we'll fight this guy again. Once he transforms, he will have guard break immunity, basically. Like, he won't be able to be guard broken. And until then, you basically just, you could stall. Like, what you could do if you wanted to is you could stall. Okay, Luke Cage didn't do the best job there of stalling. So I could stall, and then we just pop this. And now he's not going to be able to guard break me anymore with any of his skills. And we can just kill him with this one here. And then, yeah. You can stay like this for the whole match. I really like his old 5th skill, but this one also works really, really well. So we're going to pop 5, 4, basically one-shots. And that's it. And this growth form, like the demon form, really, really strong. Now, yeah, you're playing on manual. He's not that good on auto, but he basically has 2 really good skills now, 2 and 5. I'm not sure. I actually don't think the devs have actually fixed him yet, so I will say that. I'm pretty sure that the reflect on his passive, the reflect reduction, is still working against your team as well, and I'll illustrate what I mean here when we get to Colossus if Luke Cage doesn't die. Okay, wow, I died once there. He's a bit squishy. It seems like his damage reduction is not working. But we're just going to transform. We're going to hit him with the 5 and hit him with the 2. You can see the 5 guard breaks, which is really nice. And it's just really cool to play as Mephisto because he's just this, like, gigantic demon lord. But yeah, he takes way too much damage. 85,000 damage. It's crazy. Anyways, let me show you the bug. Maybe this wasn't so much a Mephisto showcase as this was like, Mephisto's all right for PvP, but he's also still bugged. So hopefully the devs will take a look at this because it's very obvious when you get to Luke Cage versus Colossus, which is part of the reason. Oh, don't kill Colossus. Don't. Ah, come on, man. You're so annoying. All right. Well, this is what happens with PvP and MFF. When you want it to go your way, it doesn't go your way, and when you don't really care if it goes your way, it goes another way. So yeah, this showcase is not what I wanted it to be at this point, which is really annoying. But let me try again with another team here. I was having much more success yesterday, but this is sort of the meme. When I'm not recording myself for a YouTube video, the fights are amazing, and then when I am recording myself, the fights are absolute garbage. His 5th skill is so cool with the hands. He's gonna die here. Oh, he didn't. Oh, nice, really nice. So you can chain 5 and 2, which is a really good combo. But check this out. His 5 is so cool. Look at the hands. So nice. So 5 and 2 chains really well. Oh, okay. I was trying to show you guys there that he can transform and then he won't get hit by Jean Grey's 5th skill. But what I want to show you now, okay, here's something else I want to show you. So check this out. Normally, Colossus would kill himself pretty much after 1 or 2 hits, but you can see here he's taking very little reflect damage because the reflect damage that he's taken is being reduced by, look, he's taking reflect damage in the hundreds. The reflect damage being reduced by 70% by your Mephisto. So basically, I'm shooting myself in the foot by using Mephisto and Luke Cage together because my Mephisto is reducing my Luke Cage's reflect. And to prove to you guys this is the case, I'm just going to take Mephisto off the team. Okay, we're going to take Mephisto off the team, and we're going to run this exact same team again. Now, it's going to be a little hard here because I gotta kill everyone with Luke Cage, but I'm pretty sure Luke Cage can do it. We're going to put the Mephisto... This is technically still a Mephisto showcase because I'm showcasing to the devs that the Mephisto is broken right now. Or I'm showcasing to you why you don't want to put any reflect characters like Silver Surfer or Luke Cage together. Okay, so we're going to kill this Silver Surfer because Luke Cage is the 2nd best PvP character in the game right now. We're going to kill this Jean Grey. Okay, we're not going to kill her again here with the 6th skill because... Okay, now watch. Remember how fast Colossus died before? Look at this. All right, this is still taking a long time. Why? Okay, it still took a pretty long time, but you didn't see any damage numbers in the hundreds, right? It was still a lot faster than the other one. I probably needed to use the accumulation skill warming up, but yeah, the reflect is definitely bugged for both sides. It makes Silver Surfer reflect less, but like the enemy Silver Surfer, but it also makes Mephisto reflect, well, Mephisto's team reflect less, which is obviously not what you want. You want Mephisto to, you know, do things. The other thing that's kind of weird about the showcase, to be honest with you, is I'm saying, and it's true, that when you use Dark Awakening and you transform, that's when he gets guard break immunity, where you can stand in Jean Grey's 5th skill and you don't get guard broken and stuff like that. But here's the problem. When you press this one, he loses all of his PvP buffs. He loses the damage to heroes, and instead it's damage to villains, which is not that helpful because all the best PvP characters are heroes. He loses the penetration, the 70% chance penetration on 4th skill, and it changes to just a better frenzy buff. Yeah, and all defense down. You don't need all defense down for PvP. And then on his 5th skill, he loses the heal. So I feel like the devs need to either swap the effects of the guard break immunity so that he has it by default and he loses it when he uses his 3rd skill, or they need to flip-flop the skills so that when he's not in demon form, he's better against villains, and when he is in demon form, he's better against heroes. It seems like there needs to be a flip-flop that happens here. But let me find one more team and show you guys specifically here. We'll just do this one. Specifically against Jean Grey, what happens here. So we're going to kill Silver Surfer with Luke Cage just to make sure Mephisto has the most amount of HP so I can show you guys. Well, Luke Cage might die here. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's got so many CTPs of authority nowadays. It's despicable. There we go. Killed him before his tier 3. Awesome. All right. Gonna bait out this 3rd skill, and then we're gonna kill him with this. Oh, he's got that thing again. Okay, right. He might actually use the, yeah. Okay, we got him there. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Jean. We're gonna switch to Mephisto. He's getting guard broken like crazy now, right? Okay, wow. He's not even gonna be able to. Okay, cool, awesome. Not what I wanted to. Not what I wanted to. Okay, we're gonna transform. You can see here. Look at this. He got stunned, but he can run around inside the 5th skill when he has his 3rd skill transformation up, which again is sort of counterintuitive because the 3rd skill transformation makes him better for PvE, and this is PvP, but it still makes him even more of a threat if you know how to utilize him properly. Again, it takes a lot of trial and error. There's someone on Twitch, someone who watches the stream and watches the videos, Archie, who's tested Mephisto extensively. He obviously still has some bugs, but he's honestly still a really fun character to play regardless of that. He's just not. They haven't really ironed out the kinks with with his build to the extent that he needs to be. So hopefully the devs will take a look at this. But let me show you guys one more time because his 5th skill is just so gorgeous. It's honestly so gorgeous. I really like it. All right, so we're gonna. Okay, he's did the 5th skill. Yeah, you just gotta bait out that 3rd skill. Come on, buddy. There you go. Like, look at this. It's so cool, man. How can you not love? Yeah, he died. But how can you not love that 5th skill? How can you not love those hands? So yeah, I don't think I would build him for PvP. Totally, like I wouldn't go for a full PvP build. But if I did, man, that you gotta admit that's like one of the most gorgeous PvP skills in the game. So good. And you can see here, if they don't have iframe ignore, he just completely makes a mess out of them. They don't have a chance in hell. Right? And he has iframe ignore on the 2nd skill, and you can just spam that. You can just constantly spam 2-5, 2-5, 2-5. So he can have a really dominant performance like that with a judgment. So, whereas I remember testing Null with an energy, and Null really can't do much. The other problem that Null has and for Null is that he's going to take massive reflect damage from both Colossus and Luke Cage, and he doesn't have as many iframes as Mephisto does, right? Null really only has an iframe on his 1st skill and a little bit of his 2nd skill, but 4, 5, and 3 don't have any iframe. So Null, even though he has a lot of good PvP abilities, he just doesn't have enough iframes to sort of stitch together a combo without getting reflected. And there's a lot of really strong physical reflect characters that are still in the meta, and even new ones with Luke Cage. Mephisto, on the other hand, doesn't have to worry about reflect as much because he actually, on top of it all, he reduces reflect. It seems that he's reducing reflect from allies as well, which is dumb. It should only be the reflect damage that he receives, right? It says there, decreases damage received from reflected attacks. So he shouldn't be lowering my Luke Cage's reflect. He should only be lowering the reflect that he receives from Silver Surfer and other characters. And it seems like his damage reduction is not working, because for a character that reduces damage by 40%, to also have Colossus on the team reducing the damage by another 50%, he took 80,000 damage from one hit of Silver Surfer's 5th skill. There's no way that that skill dealt whatever hundreds of thousands of damage that was then reduced twice down to 85,000. There's just no way, right? There's just no way. So, and that Silver Surfer was not rocking like a CTP of Energy or a CTP of Greed. He was rocking a regen, right? Or an Authority. So yeah, still some bugs to be ironed out for sure, but a pretty unusual character that has much more value in PvP than I originally thought, because when I originally tried him out, it was really rough. He still has some rough patches, obviously, and ultimately, if you wanted to go for PvP, you'd have to give him a regen, right? That's sort of how it works, because you want to win the most amount of times as possible. But I think unlike Sentry, he has a little bit more value for PvP with a PvE build. Or sorry, unlike Null, he has more PvP value with a completely PvE build. And then unlike Sentry, you know, he can do PvP on some level while still maintaining complete dominance. He's basically the second best PvE character, or the best, depending on whether you think him or Null is better. Whereas Sentry lags behind the two of them. I'll make a dedicated video. Honestly, this video is a bit more interesting when I was talking about the comparisons in my head between Sentry, Null, and Mephisto. But I did want to feature some Mephisto PvP play. I really wanted to show you guys that 5th skill, Underworld Explosion, because it's so cool. And I just really hope that the devs look into this character and fix all the bugs, so that, or whatever, or address the bugs and tell us that they're not bugs, so that I can know, you know, just where he stands and how far he can go in PvP, and whether I want to invest. Maybe I will. You know, if he turns out to be bugged and they make him tanky or whatever for PvP, maybe I will, because Underworld Explosion is just way too cool to pass up. And in PvE, I'm never seeing that skill, because I'm always transforming immediately into the demonic form and then using the 5th skill Tornado. The 5th skill Tornado is pretty cool, but the hands are really dope. Anyways, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.